viewers, I'm going to proceed to give this thing a nice clean down. Got the speaker repaired, stuck a verbatim bloody CD label over there as a dust cap. Did not have access to the correct fabric to replace it, so a dust cap of some sort is better than no dust cap. Yeah, she cleaned it quite well so far, and I'm going to get some KFC refresher towelettes and give these valves really shined up, make it look brand new. Now, I've found a bit of a oh duh moment, but that's the model there. It's a model FP 4226 production number, I think that is. It's a model FP there on the chassis. Now, according to the original schematic, it had a 6V6 GT. Someone's put a 6V6G in there. They're all the same valves, doesn't really matter, but now I've got all of my valve rotors, every single 6V6 variant. I've got this, the bigger one, the earlier one, again, which is a 6V6, which is a bigger envelope, and a 6V6 GT, which is a smaller square envelope. So the 6V6 is a good valve, using guitar amplifiers, so can't complain about that. Good output on this. Now there you go, look, this capacitor has vented at some stage. Look at that, that's been there for a while. That one there hasn't, that one there's just dried out, but I know I'll leave them on the chassis for authenticity. Yeah. You can see there, the valve, there's usually a little solder port on there, like a hole, there's like a bit of solder on it, and that just carefully, they just soldered so little, enough to seal it, but enough to let pressure out so this doesn't explode, so you can see it's vented. Anyway, I'm going to give this all a bit of a clean up. So you get a little bit of a toothbrush and just scrape all this oxide off. These goat cans that come with a bit of a give them a light wire brush. These are called goat cans. They're the shields to the valves to stop any interference. That one is then pulled off a little bit. It's supposed to be on all the way like that. So there's a spring on there you pull off, and the can just comes off in two pieces. Yeah, I hope I don't damage that. Need some more of this sort of stuff to go in there. Don't short it on the bloody IF can. Yeah, very old wiring, and I'll try and get this dial repaired. Viewers, I'm looking carefully at this and the little schematic for it here, and the valve layout. We'll have a 6A8G, and I think we should have, which is what goes to there to the IF amplifier, so I think that should be a 6U7G. So, someone substituted that for another valve, so this thing might have had a lot of use in its day, and that valve might have just been a bad batch or just weak, and they've replaced it over the years. I can't see anything under the chassis that's been modified. All the wiring underneath the chassis looks completely original, from what I can tell. So this has been substituted, that valve. And this one's not the right goat can. They've actually replaced the socket at some stage. So they must have had a really dirty socket on this chassis, and the original socket must have fallen apart and they've replaced the socket. So they've got the screws there and replaced the socket. Other than that, it's all original. The circuit consists of a triode heptade converter, tube type 6J8G, followed by IF amp using a type 6U7G valve, a type 6B6G tube for diode detection, and first audio with a type 6V6G tube as output amplifier. A type 5Y3G valve is used for the full wave rectification, which is that 5Y3G, then it made them smaller, 5Y3GT. Quite a nice looking valve. I cleaned them right up with the KFC refresher towelettes. They came up spotless. This schematic here does not have a dial cord layout though. There's a date 15th of the 4th 1947 when this bulletin was printed, which is when this radio was made. IF is 445 kilocycles. The instructions how to align the radio. Radio Corporation, Astor. That's what tells you what your voltages should be. Haven't done that yet. Haven't done it with any of my valve radios, to be honest. Probably should check voltages just to make sure they're up to scratch, but from what I can tell, the performance is pretty damn good on all of my radios, so haven't checked resistors in this yet though, so we'll get to that at a later stage. Here's our parts list. More parts list. Rest of the resistors and that. That's what your signal should look like on the scope, I think. Yeah, that's how you connect the RF cans. Connections, how to connect them up. Next page, and that's it. And this is the other radios I got. So after I do some guesswork and work out how to string this dial, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. It does stick here, I might have to get some steel wool and polish this up. You can see it's been grabbing a lot. I'm going to have to fix that. This dial coil is a bloody nightmare. We'll power it up. As you can see, I can get the other side to work fine. I have got a spring in it, but it's either too tight or too loose. Yeah, I can't close it going all the way. 10% of the dial is wasted, so I'm going to have to scratch my head in it. How am I going to wire this dial up? What a pain in the ass. Goes the right way though. Oops. Wrong band. I have to change the band over. No. Yeah, dirty switch. That switch is dirty still.
Secretary General, but...
Yeah, I can't close it the other way. Oh, what a bugger. Yeah, I'll need to get the original dial string. Anyone has a bit Anyway, I got the vintage radio forums there. There'll be someone on there who can help with this. The schematic does not have the picture how this other dial cord here goes. What a nightmare getting this working properly. I miss all that. Man.
And Pussy Riot say they'll continue protesting against the government after their early release from jail. Sentenced to 2 years behind
yeah, it was dirty.
For hooliganism.
Been sentenced to 12 months behind bars for defaming the United Arab Emirates, as the BBC reports.
Still a bit rattly.
Arab Emirates is sentenced an American and two...
Still a little bit rattly, let's speak. But it'll clean up alright. The MA module is here, and that seems about right. So I got the dial in the right spot.
Consumers Health Forum says it's the...
That's MA module.
decade, but there may not be an automatic drop in
actually, that might be right there.
That's the strange thing. No. It seems to underline people's worries about getting, not being able to get...
Speaker's a bit rattly, but it is pretty dirty.
So people hang on.
The crew of HMAS Melbourne has been praised for its role in the seizure of more than $11 million in drugs earlier this month. The Australian Navy ship guided an international frigate in the Arabian Sea, destroying...
That's not a voice coil, Battle. That's a suspension here rattling, so that's a good thing. The speaker itself's okay, just got to get that cone fine-tuned and it'll stop all the rattles.
...remaining control of the 29-nation anti-drug...
There's the filaments there and the rectifier. Anyway, I'll finish this bit up for now.
Dave Warner says he
this dial calls on a little bit more attention though. That's a real nightmare.
Of the MCG.
Anyway, let's get this case fixed up.
The comment follows the...
Viewers, it's all done. Nicely completed. Took that grill cloth off. I don't know what I put that on there. That's the batch shop radio model has that one. This is the actual proper grill cloth this model's supposed to have, so that looks pretty nice. Don't know what I stuck it over it. I checked the resistors though. They were within tolerance for valves, so they're pretty much right. They weren't too far out. Be very careful with this dial glass, they do scratch very easily. The markings come off very easily, so clean up nice and good. Looks nice. Plug the antenna in. I don't know why I want to change the dial around there. Put the other cloth on there. It doesn't look the same. Looks better with this one.
Well, as we point out, all the reports in the paper today and what will be on the news last night and tonight all have missed the real story, which is that...
Sure was not very good though. No shortwave at all. Well, because of that valve, I don't know why I would have substituted the valve, but didn't put the original one in there. And you substituted it, and that valve was probably not the right one for shortwave. Don't know. Should be getting something in the bloody morning. I'll try again tonight, see if I get anything. It's got to work, surely. AM is good.
They're your figures as well? Pretty average. And what's your increase?
Our increase is 7.99%.
Yeah, MA is here, I'm a bit off on the dial.
Which is high this year compared to previous years. If you look back over the years, though, there's a general...
The speaker doesn't sound too bad, though. I'm quite happy with it anyway. It came up quite well.
Between the insurers.
Anyway,
largely because of the
that's this radio on Astor Restored.
where we community rate.
Thanks for watching.